2, 3. We are back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I be
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
Yes.
I didn't know. I
Or
was
you
like,
go-
I thought someone else said it.
Or you can go
I mean,
itch,
I
or
know,
you
but I
can
just
go-
looked at you. I was like, you'll just say it, right? Without telling you.
You can figure it out. It's popping right now. It's really popping. I feel pretty good right now. In the house we got.
Shelly Rio.
In the house we got.
Fatima Ming.
Behind the glass curtain, the one, the only, my first seed.
Big Dom right here.
Big D.
You waiting on that cue, aren't
Hey,
you?
I feel like you're jealous.
You're looking out, Shelly.
We do want to be called Big D at some point. Guest in the building. It's a beautiful thing. In the house right now we have.
Crystal
You can pull that
Sanchez.
mic all the way to you.
All the way.
Yeah, you can go and put it by your mouth.
Oh, Crystal
There
Sanchez.
you go.
There you go.
Crystal in the house. And also in the house we have
Karina.
Karina in the
Wells.
building. She just came for work. She just
did.
told us that. She's like, oh, no, I was at work. Then I came in. So tell us what you do, baby girl.
Oh, I'm an actress, stunt performer, and a martial artist.
Cool. What?
Cool.
Yeah.
So you got a little...
Yeah.
Can't nobody just run up on you.
I'm in the Hall of Fame as a Kung Fu master. I specialize in medieval weaponry, worldwide weaponry, Asian weaponry.
What the...
I specialize in Shaolin. I've studied.
So you really not worried about nobody snatching purse? or
Nah.
Pushing?
Been to the Kumatau?
Yeah, I'm not
Say what?
worried.
No
it's,
way.
It's actually funny. I had a friend. He's another martial artist. We were actually at a bar, and he tried to run up on me and snatch my wallet. I actually floored him in an arm bar, and he's like, "Yo, okay, we're good."
I was just joking. I was just joking.
and I still have my wallet in my hand.
When did you start?
I love that.
Well, my father was a known boxer in Mexico.
Okay.
So I've been boxing since I was like 3. My father likes to brag about my first knockout was like a 5-year-old little boy that tried to kiss me when I was 3.
Oh my
She's
God.
like, my mom said
so
she
cute,
thought it was
though.
all cute.
Right.
This
Some of the little boys like, I just want to get a hug.
Yeah, my mom said that her and the mom were like, oh, so cute. He keeps scooting next to Crystal, and she goes, and then you balled up your 3-year-old little fist the minute that little boy's lips touched your cheek, and he was off that bench on the floor.
He was not with it.
You were born with this thing. Oh my goodness.
I have a 1-year-old daughter, and we were at Dragon Fest, and someone got too close to her, and she actually palm struck the man in the chest.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, yo, that's my Sifu was right there. He's from China. He's like, that's my baby.
Wow. So you've been learning different things and so here I go, not knowing everything. Which one do you have the black belt? Is it black or?
Well, we don't have belts in Kung Fu.
Gotcha.
It's interesting because I was raised by a boxer, and I didn't start Kung Fu till I was about 20.
Okay.
And my father's hilarious because he's from Mexico.
Okay.
He's like, you're not Chinese, right? I'm gonna let you know. And I'm like,
Trying to
yes.
eat that bean burrito with them sticks. They ain't gonna work.
He's like,
gosh.
nah. And it's so funny because he was visiting me and my husband just last weekend. And my husband, he's African American and Caucasian, and he does Japanese Kenpo. He's a martial artist as well.
What is Japanese Kenpo?
Japanese Kenpo is it's very rigid style. It's kind of like there's a lot of high kicks, and he also does parkour. So he's that crazy man that's flipping off buildings and things.
Oh,
So,
man.
so my dad tells us
That's his white side, right?
There you go.
right.
So it wasn't the black side. We don't flip off shit.
No, he's like,
Me a mattress, motherfucker.
oh, this guy is he's funny. But my dad said we was talking about what we both do because we were spent the whole last weekend. We did a seminar on Wing Chun, which is a form of Kung Fu. So my husband and I were there together, and my dad said before he left, just so you know, you both not Chinese.
But you're in here. But you're in here like that.
my husband's like, yeah, I know, Tony.
Wow. I like to see a woman that can
That's cool.
like we get in the fight. I know my girlfriend. Hold on. Knock this motherfucker out.
I always tell women, I say, Kung Fu there's 2 systems that I really like for women, and heck, even men, really. And, it's Kung Fu and Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
Jiu-Jitsu is, because before I took Jiu-Jitsu, I was kind of like, oh, you stand over there, I'll take you out from over there.
Right.
Now I'm like, you grab me, I'm going to break everything, and it's going to be good.
Grab her
A
paw.
good day for me,
I
bad
will
day for you.
not.
Get up
grab
and
her
grab her
what?
arm. Grab her arm.
Not grab her. You gone.
Grab her
You
arm.
just got from work. Go on and get in
Let's
there.
do a demonstration with Speedy.
Right.
Let's
Sure,
do it.
it's feel like
Am I to practice? Am I to practice, dummy?
You wanted to demonstrate on Tangi,
listen.
so I
No,
can't.
there's There is a really
Just let her
simple
show you
thing that
one
everyone should know, actually,
right,
especially
which
if
is it?
you are in the public eye.
All right.
Because you get people, especially men, actually. You get those men that come up with a little bit of that machismo thing going on. or
So
like
what's the
if-
move?
So it's really easy.
Should
Watch.
I come?
Just
All
like,
right, I'll go.
Just go in front
Oh
of the
man,
camera.
it's going down.
in front of the camera.
It's happening.
Yeah.
All right, you guys commentate on this.
We will.
She gonna break your arm.
You gonna get them colors going. Now, what we doing now?
He got insurance. It's cool.
So say you go shake my hand,
Okay.
and say someone's shaking your hand real hard, like you know.
Come this way.
Oh,
Right
okay.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're someone shaking your hand real hard, you know, and you're like, no.
Oh!
Oh, he went down immediately.
This controls your entire body.
And she grabbing his thumb. That's it.
Wow.
What to do?
Okay, here.
Here, and you just, there you go. Like anywhere.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I got it.
Doesn't matter
But
how
then,
big you
but
are.
then what if? Go ahead.
Well, that is effective.
And then I come here. Oh.
Yeah, I still got you.
Well, what if you want to go in for like DAP? You know, like,
Yeah, so it doesn't matter the size. Even a child can do that. So like if you have a kid and you know you worry about kidnapping,
You
you
just-
done that. You know, it's like,
Right.
oh, you're not gonna grab me.
Okay.
Are you okay, Speedy?
Right.
No.
Are you good? Okay.
are you
think
aware
I
a
broke my
child
thumb.
can do that?
Now I know that the thumb is
Hey,
the.
Pop, shake my hand real quick.
I will now. I knew the thumb because I teach my daughter to do the same thing, but I didn't know to, and then bring it
Yeah.
on back in there.
You
I just told
teach
him to
her
grab
that.
the thumb, move, and then go.
Yeah, she should bring them to the ground and then take off. And I always tell kids
Get a
because
little closer.
I've taught my son that
Uh-huh.
because I also have a 10-year-old son.
Okay.
And I said, you do that, get them to the ground, you scream while you're doing it.
Okay.
So you attract attention and then take off.
Yeah.
You know. So it's like, and it also throws a person off if you're
Yeah,
screaming.
because
while
you're
you
kind
do
of
it, too.
strong. You
Yeah.
didn't
It'll
tell
throw
me.
me
you
off.
was-
sense. Or
I'll
you're
be
really
like,
weak.
That's
Shit.
a weird kid.
Right.
You know
right,
that's my
right.
writing hand. I can't write now. My thumb.
You don't write anyway.
Yeah, well.
Anyone
gosh.
can
Look, I
do
can't even
it.
hold my look. I can't even hold it. Broke my goddamn.
That's,
Oh, I guess you can't eat now.
You know what? And the words of my husband, you're fine.
yeah, all right.
Yeah. And my husband's here right now. He's from New York. He'd be like, you know, you're okay.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Coast.
something that every parent can teach their kids.
Absolutely.
First,
They
what thing
should.
they can learn.
Absolutely.
Grab the thumb, pull it down, and you said
And
scream.
at the same time and run. Because also the other thing that screaming does
Mm-hmm.
is it actually puts a person in shock for a second. Like
Yeah.
it does something to someone. So the child has a time
Mm-hmm.
while they're screaming, doing that, and then taking off. Because the person's kind of all their senses are messed up.
No,
Yeah.
no. I think I want to sue.
You must like-
We need your information before we leave.
Are you in the union? No.
Yeah,
You know what? You
Now-
you
now-
asked me to do that to you. It's on camera.
right. Yeah.
That was your disclosure.
You gave your consent.
did.
So I'm
I'm
sorry.
just letting
I
you
did
know.
let you get in there, but you tricked me and said you just say I'm gonna twist your arm. It's gonna really hurt.
Well,
No,
why
I
would she
And you
tell
did
you
it
what
so-
she's gonna do? Like she's defending
Because he
herself.
told me, he said, shake my hand. And,
Shake
and
my hand, and you did.
here,
But don't break
Here.
my computer.
and then grab,
Your thumb.
and then twist it.
Take it off.
Man.
But you know, and it's funny too because it was not funny, but I actually taught Lou Ferrigno that. He had a situation where we were at a convention and he said, "What can I do?" Because he actually knew of my work and he said, "What can I do?" When he could, especially he was the Hulk, you know. He's like, people come and they squeeze my hand, like,
Yes.
and real viciously. I showed him that. He's like, "This is great," and for that. Well, you could just watch if you do this.
Don't
I'm
hurt me.
not.
Okay.
You can, like
Don't
in
hurt me.
your public setting, you don't want anyone to see anything. You can do this.
Oh. So at
Just cover it up and be
and
like,
then,
yeah,
but
nah.
but you did it that quick move
Yeah.
though, which really my
Yeah,
wrist.
but at a convention
I'm-
setting,
it's swelling.
like when you don't want to make
It's
a
swelling
scene,
up.
You don't want
Yeah.
to fall down.
If
on the
someone's
ground.
trying it, you
Yeah.
do the Speedy demonstration.
yeah, it's
yeah,
swelling
yeah.
up right now. I just
It's
wanna
not
get
swelling
this
up. You're
little-
Oh,
It's getting
You'll
puffy.
be all
All
right.
right.
You'll be all right.
With the extras
Yeah.
right
You know
now.
how guys
I'm
are.
gonna have to put an ace bandage under
This
this
is
something.
Take it to the
this is-
extreme.
This is,
Can't.
this
Yeah,
is
the
drama
wireless
for your
CBS.
mom.
So
Speedy, I got a 10-year-old. I ain't buying none of it.
and he knows everything. He's in.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he had a situation at his school where a boy punched him in the chest. I asked him what he did. He said, I put him in an arm bar and sat on him till a teacher came. He was embarrassed. He couldn't move. He didn't
Good.
hurt him.
Problem solved.
And that's also why I do tell children, like parents, to take their kids to jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
Because they can subdue a person without hurting them.
Okay.
And now when you got some overzealous, like he goes to an all-white school, that's just recipe for disaster with lawsuits and all kinds of things.
First nigga word you hear, boom, what'd you do? I bust their mouth open, mom.
Yeah, and you got and so those parents are kind of a little special with things like.
I think that's a great idea to teach kids because I just read something yesterday. I think it happened a few months ago, maybe a year ago, but they just got convicted, I think yesterday or the day before. And it was a Texas teacher that was beating up a special needs kid.
Oh my God.
So I don't know, have you guys heard it? I don't know if you guys heard about it, but I guess the special needs kid hit them in the face. And so the kid was sitting there and the teacher literally climbs on the freaking desk and is beating the crap
There was
out of
other
this kid.
students in there?
Yes.
Oh
the
my
kid
So-
was filming it.
Make sure
Threw
I
him
got
on the
this
floor,
right.
stomped him on the head. Like the kid also had
Shelly?
what do you call it when you like narcolepsy? No, what's the one?
Epilepsy?
Epilepsy.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Shelly,
Sorry.
who did you want to learn this?
I'm just saying. So as
No, I'm
she's
just asking
talking, I'm
questions.
like, you know what? We need to teach our kids
Did
this.
you want the
because-
little
Be
kid
able to
that
defend
has
themselves.
Well, if the little kid could have,
special needs?
He
I
can.
mean, if
You
he
know
could
what?
have,
He can.
if he could defend himself with a teacher,
You
Yeah.
think about that movie. Even a child in a wheelchair could do that.
right? See,
Like,
see,
get your hands off.
see. I know what I'm
Let me tell
talking
you
about.
something. So
Get in there.
I was in high school, and don't sleep on these special need kids.
They're strong.
Right. So I'm gonna tell y'all
Yeah.
a story. Special need kid. He all used to tell us he knew karate, but
Okay.
Nobody believed him.
Nobody-
Nobody
right?
believed him.
Nobody's
Aw,
like,
man.
yeah, you know karate, you slobber. You know what I'm saying? You don't know karate.
Yeah.
This boy grabbed his backpack. That boy jumped up and judo kicked the shit out of him.
Y'all should have listened.
No, we was like,
And it was a strong judo kick
strong
too.
Judo kick.
Bow.
Tightened up his backpack straps and got on.
And autistic children, interesting enough, are very left brain oriented. So when it comes to teaching them things like martial arts, which are structured, which have counts, which have everything's the same over and over, repetitive. They're actually really good at it. Special needs kids are very good at it because what a lot of I have a friend that has a son with high functioning autism, and what I've been explained is that anything that's repetitive, the same thing over and over and over again, they do very well with.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, parents out there, get into. And I want to put both my daughters into. Now that you did that move,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Jiu-jitsu, man.
Yeah.
No one,
Jiu-jitsu.
no one, how old are they?
I have a 10-year-old and 14. She just turned 14.
Oh yeah, you better put them in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
There's some
And she's kinda
weirdos
cute,
out there.
too, so-
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real
facts.
though. Like
She
anyone
kind
with
of cute. That's
anyone-
You supposed to
Kinda.
Well, I don't want nobody to be like, let me see what that look
yeah,
like.
yeah, right. He
Gotcha,
you want to know
gotcha.
in research. Yeah, you know what? It's definitely great ages to put it. I mean, put them in any age, but.
And
jiu-jitsu
are
is
they
really
expensive? Are those classes expensive or
No, like there's several schools and they're not expensive. They're usually very affordable for, especially like teachers. They definitely like to make sure that little girls know it very well. Because it's like let's face
Now,
it.
I thought the first thing y'all was supposed to do if I did the type thing was to kick me. And
What, in your nuts?
But what,
okay, I'm glad you said it like
do
that.
that too.
You were going
Yeah, my nuts. That
works
Yeah.
Throw that out there.
that's after I threw you to the floor.
Oh, it was more supposed to happen. I'm gonna move the conversation over here now.
Right.
I know I almost got my ass beat.
Actually, it's funny. We were filming a Wing Chun video, how-to video with my Sifu Samuel Kwat. And the old way is like literally, we hit you, get you to the floor, and we actually kick you in the head. We finish it.
Oh wow.
Now it's illegal. We went to do this on another video as an example,
Uh-huh.
and the guy who runs it says, "No, you can't. It's illegal in California." And so
To
this is
hit the person in the head?
yes. So what happens is and this is good for everybody to know. Say you get into a fight, a disagreement with somebody, right? And they fall on the ground, whether they fell on their own or you hit them on the ground. If you kick them in the head when they're on the ground, you're the one going to jail.
That's what happened to the kid in
Wow.
Texas. She kicked him in the head.
Well, I'm gonna go to jail anyway
Stomp on his head.
because a fight is a fight.
Yeah. Especially you take my backpack.
Hey, but I just say put on a smile, say real cute, say, you know what? I just defended myself.
right?
I don't turn down
Wow.
no face.
So you can't kick him in. So anybody took martial arts? No?
Martial arts.
Can I
Use that marshmallow.
shake my hand? Shake my hand. Watch
Sound like
this.
getting marbles in your mouth.
Shake my hand and watch this.
He wants to
See
try it on
it.
you guys.
I can't wait to shake him.
Somebody about to get
I'm
thumped.
gonna be like, don't shake with Speedy, man, motherfucker. Don't do that.
My brother did for a while. I don't know specifically what he took, but he was like hyped because he like knew how to break a board with his foot. I was like, oh, okay, that's
What would
cute.
that be? No,
Karate?
no.
Karate, I think.
Right.
Well,
probably
they do
karate.
that. They actually do it in kung fu. They do it in taekwondo. They do it actually a lot of systems.
Wait, so it's Krav Maga? Is that what is that? Is that
Krav is a military, an Israeli military martial art.
got it?
And that one, it's really a cool martial art, but it's very rough on your body. And I always, it's one of those things that has no longevity. Meaning, in Kung Fu, you can actually do Kung Fu to your 100 because it
Okay.
goes into Tai Chi.
Okay.
And it's a healing art. They actually teach you, there's a whole philosophy with it. Like, they teach you how to heal yourself and the connection of humanity and the earth. And there's a whole, it is a whole thing. Whereas a lot of systems
That's like school. It's learning.
Yeah.
Speedy don't do that.
Can't.
Well, And but
Shake my hand.
it's like my Sifu when I was, because he's been my other Sifu, Eric Lee. He's been my Sifu since I was about 20.
Wait,
And-
what do you call him?
Sifu, which is
I
which
thought
is
you
your
said
teacher.
seafood. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
was like-
You was gonna let it go. I guess she likes seafood.
Because we don't know.
It's technically pronounced Shifu.
got it.
Seafood.
And so what happened is I was a young punk. I lived in Watts, man. And I'm like, I don't want to do no Tai Chi. This is some slow ass garbage.
Yeah.
And I mean, I came from fighting in Muay Thai.
Yeah.
I came from boxing.
So you thought you knew it all?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I tell this little Chinese man, nah, man, I'm not doing this slow stuff. It ain't gonna help me on the street. He said, okay, I show you. He kicked my ass with Tai Chi.
Man.
He kicked I was
Kind of like what you did to me a minute ago. Kind of the same shit. You get it now. You get it now.
Totally, all very calm. He sped that up, and I was on the concrete at the park going, yeah, okay. I ain't questioning you no more.
Right?
Man.
We are
Lesson learned.
good. Yeah.
crazy.
So do you teach as well? Do you have classes?
No, because I actually, I'm in film and TV. I do
Okay.
a lot of that. And I do like seminars when it comes to Hall of Fame workshops and stuff that I go to. But for the most part, no, I'm just.
All right, so
film
I don't know any of that, but I got to do this movie. Let's say I got to do a movie, and I bring you in. How long would you give me before I look like I know on camera?
TV. It's called camera angles.
Oh.
See, because stunts is a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother medium.
Movie
Like, you're not-
magic.
That's why they get paid all the big
Yeah.
When
bucks.
the last time you kicked your leg up?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what
Shake my hand. We'll find out.
I'm being delicate. This is what we call
That's a good-
stunt double.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, I faked the kick, and then the
Yeah.
other big dude come and go, "Hiya!"
Yeah, exactly.
I be like, Speedy show looking a little different, right?
That ain't the size thigh he had in that other shot.
That's a muscular leg.
Yeah, now it's funny because now there's they CG people's faces on the
yes,
stunt
yeah.
doubles.
Oh wow!
my
So-
God.
My husband just did a stunt double
Wow.
job, and he's doing all his wire work, and we're just gonna CG the guy's face on yours. I'm like, that's cool, So
Makes it easier.
it does. It does. So yeah, at the end of the day, Speedy, we get you a stunt double. You know.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say like, well, give me 3 weeks and I'll make you look like.
I would think it would take months. You talking about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's all we got. They ain't got no months to do this film. I got to be able to go.
Yeah.
Give me your hand. Shake my hand, nigga.
Now you just reminded me of those people that I meet, and God bless them. They come to LA and they're like, I came here with $100 in my pocket, and I can give myself 6 months to be a famous movie star.
Hey,
Good luck.
Wow.
$100
He's still trying.
$20.
Right.
And
shout out to that tent you gonna have on the side of the
that
freeway.
part.
then, I'm like, you need to learn how long it takes to grow a business.
Yeah.
It's about 5 years. You give yourself, and it's true with anything, including acting. No matter what you're gonna do this business,
Marriage.
you
oh,
give
oh,
it's
yeah.
true.
Not
you give
selling
yourself 5
drugs.
years.
Don't take that long.
Yeah,
Not
well,
selling
selling
drugs.
drugs.
I can't.
Hey, actually,
A good 5 weeks.
Yeah, 5
What
weeks.
corner you on? my man?
Wait, in pharmaceuticals they take a little
Pharma-
longer.
a little longer.
And vitamins. I used to own a vitamin manufacturing
You get the
company.
right
Oh, really?
Vitamins take
clientele.
longer.
You pop it.
Illegal drugs, you're on a whole nother thing.
Right.
But
Funny.
but here's the thing: they already got a clientele. They just need a new business person,
Right.
a new front man.
Well, here's the thing. Right here at the Rollout with Speedy and Friends, if you got a daughter, even got sons, but I always say the daughters so because they be protected, put them in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and you know what? And why I do recommend it for boys too is, man, you guys just start up with each other for nothing. Like,
Well, if
it's
I
like-
knew
like
that shit,
boys
I
and-
would be shaking people's hand every day. You want to shake my hand?
Boys
You want to shake?
and
Shake your hand.
teenage boys, they just be like, even grown men, man. You're out there going, really? Was any of that necessary? And so you just figure, look, you got it really calms a person
Okay.
down. So like my son, even his friends said, no, Alexander was all chill when he did that. Like he's just like, damn, you're on the
Yeah,
floor.
they like Alexander's psycho.
Yeah, he told you a different story.
Well,
He
they
was
say
in that bathroom. Yeah, don't fuck with Alexander. man.
well, you
That
know-
black side of flipping bust your ass.
Well, it's funny too because like people don't realize there's actually like for bullying, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a legal protocol that teachers in schools have to take for bullying.
Like what?
It is on a teacher's. It's on the. If you ever know, if anyone has the problems, go to the teacher's website. It's a federal website. Example. You say someone's bullying your kid. You go in, you say, look, they're bullying my kid. This child needs to be assessed. And then if they keep it up, they're actually supposed to be assigned a shadow, someone that supervises them in
Oh, I
all of
know,
their
right?
actions.
Wow.
So there was a situation in my son's school. And this little girl was just bullying all the kids. And my son, he's a sweet kid. He's like, I don't want to hit a girl. I'm not.
I'd have been like, son, you
Listen.
knock her block off.
And the backpack.
Well, finally, after, and she was just kind of having, she would tell kids, "Oh, you're not doing so good. Oh, you're terrible at this." And they're 6 years old, man. And I'm like, look, at some point, I said, look, she lay hands on you, you knock her out. I'm cool with it. So, okay.
But you had already told the school about the
Well,
kid.
I told the school about the kid, and they
Okay.
kind of ignored it. The teacher's like, okay, whatever.
All right.
They just whatever. So then finally, my son's like, I said, look, she does something, you can knock her out, no problem. Then I went in. I took I kid you not, I created a binder with everything from the teacher's website about what they're legally supposed to do. I made a whole spreadsheet of this. I went in there.
Shit.
Wow.
I went
that's
in
right.
there.
You sure
to-
you ain't white?
That's the white side.
That's white side. Yeah.
Hey,
I got legal.
hey, let me tell you something. My family's Mexican. We freaking made sure we could stay in this country. Man, we're like, cool. We'll
Let
be,
me tell
we'll,
you, what you should have did was make a IG and bullied the shit out that white
no,
girl.
well, yeah, I did.
right.
I went in there and I said, and I presented them a binder, and then I said, look, and then at first they're kind of like, I said, that's what you're legally allowed to do. Okay, and then it got to the point I said, okay, I'm going to give you all a second. You're going to go to the internet, and I don't say this often. You look me up, and you see what I know. And I'm going to let you know right now, I have trained my son since he was 6 months old. So what you have is a little nuclear device in first grade who is allowed to knock her the
6
F
months
out.
old, he can't be a baby.
I said, if I knock her the fuck out.
Yeah.
Bring the little bitch in here and see
Because
what
you
happens.
stretch them out. Yeah,
Right.
you stretch them.
No nap time.
So I kid you not, the principal looked me up, and she goes, "Oh God." I go, "Yeah." So my son he's all about, because Kung Fu is about not harming people. You really about just, protecting
That's
life.
why I don't know it, because I know
And
me.
It's about
Every time
protecting
somebody
life.
say something to me,
Yeah.
what motherfucker?
Nah.
Sensei, what's it called?
I kid you.
Jujutsu?
Shifu.
No, seafood.
seafood.
But
Nigga, seafood.
I kid you not.
can't.
They assigned that child a shadow, and then they had put her under some like evaluation. Turns out she needed a therapist, and actually it was a really sad story.
So that's a
because
good thing.
It
That
ended
kinda-
up
yeah.
being good for the
Yeah.
girl because what came from it is she wasn't getting therapy. She
Oh.
was adopted, and she was born drug addicted.
Oh,
So
okay.
this was a result.
Oh, she
of
cocaine
this-
baby.
Yeah. It's like,
So what the shadow do? The shadow like, yep, she's
Well, hold
crazy.
up. What is that? Wait, I was
Yeah,
adopted.
she just kicked
what
somebody.
does that
What's wrong
mean?
with that kid?
Hold time out. I was adopted, and my mom did drugs, and I'm fine.
yeah. So you can
Allegedly.
I'm fine.
Yeah, but you can get, you know what I mean? Like she got help that she wasn't getting.
Yeah.
Right.
And had you
and
not
she-
did that, she wouldn't have got that.
No,
help.
it was
Yeah.
just, and all the parents were just like, oh, that kid's bad. And I honestly never said she was bad. I really felt she needed help because one of the things, I grew up in the hood, man, and my experience with that was when children have problems, there were some problems at home.
Yeah.
There was something else going on. This is not normal for kids to just behave this way.
all day.
No,
Right.
no.
Yeah.
So
Nothing a good ass whipping won't correct.
well, I don't know, man. Some of these kids, I saw them go right back at their parents.
That's
and then,
because
Again,
kids do
That's
not
why
get
I don't
spanked.
know
And
this
then,
shit,
I don't
because
know,
I'll be
man.
the first one to go, motherfucker. Don't you know who, look on the internet, see who I am.
yeah, right. You're like, look.
Yeah, I saw you get your thumb bit.
Right?
You that
Yeah,
speedy?
fuck that up. No, don't look at that one. Go to the next one. Keep swiping.
I tell people, do not underestimate it. Not even children, man. I've seen some of these kids in martial arts classes. I think they whip my ass. I'm like, nah.
man.
These kids are do you see these little people? And they're like all set up here, jumping, kicking an adult in the face. I'm like, yo, well, that's.
All right, so I'm gonna put my daughter in it.
You should.
I'm gonna
should.
I'm gonna do it for sure.
And you guys should
you gonna
at
get
least
it.
take
You
some sort of self.
can we take? She can take it. You can take it now, right?
What?
You would take her class?
I would take her class. I only know how to street fight. Like,
But
I
she
ain't
doesn't have a
taking
class.
it.
You can take her
Right,
class.
No, I mean if she had a class.
So you add that. See, I came from street fighting.
Yeah, I came from
And then
street
you
fighting.
get
So-
into
so-
kung fu.
I'm just trying to
Street
knock
fight
you out.
mean you
I
can get the
got
first
2
one
3
in.
good hits, and then I'm tired.
I will.
I'm
say,
sorry.
No, you know what I'll say this too. Hey, I will say this too. Like if you take kung fu, it's a trip because if you
Let me fix it,
because you
sorry.
grow up like street fighting and
Right in
stuff,
there.
like I did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, when something goes down, you are the calmest person. You're like, hey, like I had a situation where there were a bunch of guys getting into it. You go up to a guy and go, look, it's like this. You guys can knock it off, have some decorum here, or what I can do is I could just hit a couple pressure points, knock you on the floor, say, I don't know what happened, and you passed out, and I'll take photos.
See, I need that.
Yeah, I almost asked a dumb question. What pressure
But
point?
you know, because people get nervous, because even martial artists,
Yes,
right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
You're not gonna lay that down.
What I see
it
is
does hurt. It still hurt.
you have martial artists who have studied martial arts their entire life, but they've never been in a street fight, right?
Okay.
So when stuff goes down, they're thinking about technique. Now, honestly, people have asked me like, what would you do in a street fight? I go, well, let's be real with you. Depending on what's going on, if there is a broken glass around there, I'm gonna slit someone with it.
Oh,
That's what's gonna happen.
wow.
That's a dead fight.
Yeah, because I'm like, because you come from that. But when there's a situation that has happened, my experience is you find that if you take martial arts, you'll be the calmest person. Like, nah, nothing's really gonna happen.
Well, I smoke, so I'm always a calm person.
Oh, then you be good at Tai Chi. She be like, yo. We'll see you.
I'm
We'll see
super
you.
calm.
She
Oh,
be
you
right
wanna,
here.
You want to
I'm gonna
fight?
Tai Chi the shit out
Oh,
you.
my nigga. Oh, you want to
what I'ma
fight?
do.
Hit this OG. Why we fight?
We see her in a year and she's like, oh, master Tai Chi.
Right.
Yo, seriously,
I'm
people
dead.
that smoke, they get good at Tai Chi fast. They're like, because me, I don't smoke, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I have to go in a meditative state and go. I still do to get there, right?
All
There are
right,
people
don't
that
move. We hold that thought. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name and what's your Tai Chi move?
My Tai Chi is slap a mug.
Hilarious.
Vernon!
I had a question. When you are efficient in those efficient in martial arts, is to the point of being master level, do you have to register yourself?
No.
Oh, that's just a myth.
Yeah.
Not even black belt in karate, because I heard you had to know.
Because
Not that I'm aware of.
Because it's like they said something about people in the military have to register themselves because you're considered a weapon.
Well, that's
And-
the military. And when it comes to martial arts, what I was told is this: when I was inducted into the first Masters Hall of Fame, they say you get put on a list. You don't register. They registered you quietly. Like,
okay.
basically, the government's like, and note to self. But you don't officially register yourself anywhere.
Cause see, just like you said, when people get out here and they want to be tough, and you know that shit,
Yeah.
and you go, okay now, and you flip a mug on their neck, and then your ass is in jail for assault and battery to the first or second degree because you know that shit, then that's not on you.
I
This
think
is, this is where
that can
I
be
say,
self-defense.
that's
They
totally black thing. I love
Yeah.
that. We don't call it nothing else but he know that shit.
you know that shit.
And
Yeah.
it don't matter what you
Ah.
no. You can talk to any black person around this country and they go, "What's up with dude? He know that shit." Okay,
here.
you leave him alone.
Best phrase ever for everybody. They say, look, man, I learned that on TV. Apparently it works. Damn.
But wait, someone in the chat room is saying Jay Elite said his brother's a black belt and he had to register when he was young.
I don't know what system. Like, is that karate they do that in?
Or does it go by?
Because in Kung
state
Fu,
or-
we don't register. But again, we don't have belts.
Don't you love
We
how
have-
our people don't believe you? Like, I heard you got a register.
Right.
Yeah, our people-
I ain't convinced.
You know that shit. You know you got to register, motherfucker.
I know a lot of
You know
people
that
in the
shit.
Master
Ain't gonna
Hall of
argue with
Fame.
her.
And only
Huh?
He said the sky was gray tomorrow. Okay.
What'd you say, Vern?
no, and Masters.
I said
in,
I don't care. I believe her. Whatever she say, I believe. Because
Yeah.
she's not finna put me in no chokehold. Fuck that.
Well,
Not a
don't get the
chokehold.
thumb grip because
Well,
my
don't
shit
worry,
still
Bernie,
ain't
'cause
right.
she got her titties out. You wouldn't even.
Yeah, it did throw me off too. That's why.
saw it, yeah.
That's why I didn't see my thumb going because I was looking.
I saw you.
And that's what you get, Speedy.
Yeah, that's what you get.
That's
See?
what
No,
women
it's not
get.
what Speedy gets. But that's what Speedy got.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vern.
But
Greatest
for
distraction
people in the
ever.
business, y'all need to know at least something.
Yeah.
At the minimum.
No. Sometime now, I grew up just like. Where'd you grow up? What street?
I grew up in Watts off Imperial Highway.
Okay, 88th and Normandy. So sometime.
Oh, we lived off Normandy too.
Yeah.
I'm
Sometime
sure
if you got that gift of gab, it's a certain way you say it, Vern. You gotta be like, look, motherfucker, what you not gonna do.
Right.
You gotta have some, cause I don't know that shit, and you ain't gonna shake my hand, so you ain't gonna see what I just learned,
not
nigga.
shaking anybody's hand.
Yeah, you gonna go like, yo, I'm mad at you, but you wanna shake? And then then I get you. But cause I got that move, I think I got it now. Just go on.
It's
there.
real easy.
Well, what about
See,
someone's
the
asking?
quiet- the
Hold on,
quiet
Vern.
craze really leaves people alone.
Hold on,
They leave
Vern.
you alone.
Go ahead.
Oh no, someone's asking about what do you think about MMA fighting?
Yeah.
I love MMA fighting. Like
Yeah.
honestly, okay, first of all,
I like it too.
I know quite a few of the guys that compete, and they are actual. Like some of them are masters in different styles. As a matter of fact, I know Uriah Hall is a master in Shotokan. He teaches it too. Or Shotokan? He teaches it too. I'm pretty sure it's Shotokan. And they really follow martial arts philosophies. But what's interesting to me about it is that you kind of don't know what the guy's bringing at you. Like they study, you study. Okay, look, this dude's studied 5 martial arts, right? You studied 5 martial arts. Now, how you're gonna counter move things that you're like, example, if you don't study jiu-jitsu, this dude studied jiu-jitsu, you're like, how are you gonna counter that, right?
Which is a lot of grabbing, pulling.
Yeah, and you get, like you say, they get like a month, 2 months to like prepare for this person, right? They're a master at jiu-jitsu, you're a master at something else. So I actually like it. I like to see it's kind of like, it's so unexpected what happens.
I like it, but I hate their ears. I don't want to do nothing.
Do you know when you
They
see
ears look.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to
Yeah.
make my
that's
ears look
that's
like
from
that.
those helmets. That's
Oh.
jujitsu.
I thought they
that's
was getting
jujitsu.
kicked
Well,
in their ears.
yeah, well, that too, and getting the head
The chokes.
chokes,
Cold,
yeah, the choke on the head.
What's it called? Cauliflower.
Cauliflower
ear?
ear, yeah, that's
Yeah, it do
that's
look.
so
I was like, I know
nasty.
they can't hear shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's,
That's
I-
so
I'm just
nasty.
throwing it out
I don't
there.
want nothing that kids in Target can stare at me at.
Let's kids in Target. What situation did you have a kids in Target?
I know you
That is funny as fuck.
now I'm gonna go to
know.
Target. I'm gonna like
my
stare
God.
at
I
the
know you
kids.
done been
That's
in
how you-
Target and a kid just staring at you. For no
Then you
reason.
look at your outfit like, what? Oh shit!
They
I got
in
the
the
goddamn
line looking
sandals.
At you looking at them like, God damn. What?
Because I don't know what it is about going not Target, it's Walmart. You go in Walmart and you go, nah, look cool, and you get in and go, what in the fuck I got on? And I went in there and I had on my flip
Cowboy
flops.
boots.
But don't
Yeah.
you feel like there's this kind of, you have room to dress. Like I go to Walmart, I'm like, I don't care.
Yes, I don't
Yeah,
care.
I
I'm
don't
like,
care.
I feel like
Oh, you know I don't care because I bumped into you. I was like, I don't look like this.
So-
I just roll out of
See,
bed.
I live in
God.
Santa
yeah, and you're like, I'm
No,
at
no.
Walmart, right?
I see
Right.
Shelly in Walmart now. That's Shelly too. So Shelly.
Hey, Shelly.
Shelly. Not Shelly.
So you were adopted, you say?
I was.
She said.
So I see Shelly and she go, hey Speedy. I went, lady.
Oh my God.
No, you lady. And her was
My
on.
hair was like wrapped up here.
And then
like,
she'd have a basket, so she had all the shit she was finna buy in her hand. You ever
need a
see the
bag.
people?
No, thank you.
She like this and go, hey, Speedy. And
like sweats. Like I look horrible.
And I do like this. Hey, lady. I thought somebody that saw the radio show.
I'm
Hey.
so mad at you.
Shelly.
Shit.
Man.
She was
I was
like,
like,
no.
I'm gonna go home and shower and get ready for the show.
Yeah.
Oh, so you went funky.
Well, no, because I dropped my son
And
off
get
at
no
school,
airplay.
and then I circle around to
Funky,
Walmart and
funky,
go
funky, and get no airplay. That's
Oh
how she
my
went.
God.
I think it's okay. You go to Walmart, like, and no one stares at you at Walmart.
Jeez.
I mean,
Shit,
he
they
does.
stare at me in Santa Karina, all these tattoos. Like, follow that
Yeah,
bitch.
I was gonna ask you, what's going on? They everywhere?
Yeah. So this side, the west side.
Stay close. West
I'm
side
sorry.
of where? Where you from?
I'm from LA. I'm from,
Where?
you know.
Where you grew up?
I
West
grew up-
side? No.
I grew up in 20s.
Oh,
I'm sorry, let
in
me.
the it's the Rolling 20s.
I'm sorry, the Rolling 20s.
Rolling 20s.
Mid City.
Yeah, Mid City.
So,
Near downtown. That's going toward
right.
downtown.
So this is the east side, y'all side, Watts, Compton. This is the west side.
You know what's so funny
So
from
you
here?
just be set tripping.
I'm a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan. I thought you had Jack Skellington on that arm on the
No.
other side. Look on the other side because there's a little mountain right there. Like I thought, oh look, she got some fancy like
Did
Jack
they hurt?
Skellington thing.
Please say they
No,
hurt.
No, my elbow, they really did hurt. My neck hurt really bad as well.
Where's the one in the neck?
I don't like needles.
There's a lot of
It's-
shading in it.
it's
That
like-
looked like it would hurt.
It was it was something. I wanted a pocket watch, and this nigga gave me
A rose?
a swatch.
Wow.
In a pocket watch. Yeah, go and put a watch right here.
but
You want to see it? Go. I trust you.
My papa used to carry a pocket watch, so I kind of felt like,
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
Oh, and you was gonna like hang it from your.
Yeah, so but what he drew and what got tattooed on me were two different things.
Oh my
That's
god.
where you say,
Wow.
shake your hand, homie.
No, that's why I
Gone.
say I ain't paying.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, and then what do
Right?
you do? Do you like? Can you get it removed?
No, I had to get it covered up, so I had to get
Dang.
it stripped.
So it's a rose now.
Yeah, now it's a rose.
Well,
That's
then.
usually Charles is under there or Sandra.
Oh no, I don't get no names because I only got my people name, like my son and my mom and my dad, my brother and sister, because that's the death of a relationship. So as you get that name tatted, it's over.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll agree on that shit.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you still with your boo? Okay.
No, we ain't together no more. Matter of fact, I took her name, she took mine, but then when we had other kids, she just added the other kids and went, no, them the kids now. I'm like, no, that's
See?
my name.
That's
on there.
Speedy.
Speed. Well, I did Donald. So it didn't work.
That's Speedy.
Didn't work for me. Now you doing stand up? You doing?
Yes, sir. You know, I'm starting up.
You starting up?
I'm starting up on.
No, you funny as fuck.
Tell
'cause
us something
Get my-
You didn't hit. You
I've
didn't
been
hit.
telling you something funny. God damn it.
No, you didn't jump in on some good ones. She gonna say, Speedy, can you kick that high? I was like, hey.
Right?
No, I mean we up there.
Shake my hand.
No, you know I look young, but I'm not.
You know
You
what?
can't
though?
be no more than
I-
28.
I said
Oh,
this.
keep going.
Wait. When you get arguments, do people take you seriously?
So, no, they do because I'm a sad. So when I'm mad, you'll see like.
Man,
Take your glasses
like,
off.
but
What you not gonna do?
No, it takes a while. Like you have to really. I don't really get upset too
well,
much.
well no,
like-
I say this because like with stand up. Okay, so my husband, he used to do stand up.
Oh,
we
okay.
get in a disagreement, and he's like performing. I'm like, I can't. I'm fucking not taking you seriously, man. I'm about
And what's
to
his
bust
name?
up laughing.
What's his name?
Evan Copage.
See, now
Oh.
I'm goofy. Like, I'll laugh. Like, you know, comedians think everything funny. So, like, if I'm arguing with you, you may do something that's not funny to you, but it's funny to me, and I'm going to laugh. So, I'll do that, but I don't, like, make jokes. Like,
Yeah.
My advice is don't perform though when you get in
no,
disagreement.
no, no.
Yeah, well,
Because
yeah.
the situation in my home, I'm like, nah.
You know, well, that's how black people deal with mental health. Comedy. So,
Yeah, we can't afford to actually go
Yeah,
to the person
you
for
know,
mental
so,
health.
like, I might have to perform, so I don't kill you.
Well, I learned this about when it comes to like the psychologist and all that profession, right? Because I actually got my degree in psychology and biology.
When you have time to
yeah,
do
you're
all this
a
shit?
general.
In my
kicking her
early
ass and
20s,
fixing your
man,
brain.
I was
You sure you ain't
real-
Jamaican?
You a real Mexican.
Now, let me tell you, I came out the hood. I was determined not to
She
stay there.
did everything.
Apparently
That's
I
so.
was like, nah, I'm out of here. But you know what though? It's like,
Why you got that blazer on, though? That's what I want to know.
He was here before.
oh yeah,
He was here before.
He dressed it up.
Yeah.
I like it.
oh my god.
He's fucking like not like funny because funny, but trust me.
No,
what-
I'm
he
learning. No,
believe
I'm
what he
learning.
say.
I'm
You ever see the
learning.
people that believe what
no,
they say?
I'm learning that. What I also learned in my comedy journey is white people are dark.
White people
Yeah,
are-
they are dark.
They very dark and they do a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I got a joke about that. I always tell people, I say, look, people say, why I always preferred black men over
Mm.
white men. I said, because my experience has been a white man will plan to kill you for years
Yeah.
and plan some really crazy crap and you make you disappear. Black man pissed off at you, oh, you better watch it because he's going to just run you over with the car and be done with it.
Man.
Got a point?
Well, let me tell you about a black woman.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Hey,
Yeah.
but again,
Definitely high five on
again,
that.
you resolved that right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, my brother, he told me, he goes, let me tell you something. I'm not messing with no more white women. He goes, man, they plan to kill you slowly.
Yeah.
Like,
No, a black
Better be
woman-
careful,
A
Speedy.
black woman will set you up. You will be moved out and don't even know it. Oh, we done?
Are we talking?
I like that. Yeah.
we don't have time for premeditation. Like it just needs to happen like right
Oh, you
then and
found
there.
another place.
See, I like that. You
Yeah.
found another. That's like a Mexican
So
woman.
I live here.
Yeah. the Mexican woman, you come home, your
So
locks are
this
changed,
my
your
couch.
clothes-
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Oh, you move my clothes.
What
to the
kind
other
of
room.
girls you like?
I like black women. I love black women. I love all women. I just recently got a relationship with a Latin woman. I had never dated outside of my race.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Wow.
mommy,
Y'all-
come here.
Where is she?
They're very. She was Cuban.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
They're very
Hands on.
jealous. Very.
Oh, well, I don't
Like,
know
you
about
didn't say
that.
you were going to be there. Well, goddamn, it's 5 hours later. I thought I could go somewhere else.
I went to Walmart, then Target. What the fuck?
Oh, you want me to stay there the whole time. So I lied.
So never again.
Nah, I'm probably,
Okay.
I'm pretty cool. Like, I won't say never, but like, I'm leery.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I don't know. Like
It's because I know how to deal with sisters. You know, like my mom is black, so I
Yeah.
know how to.
Yeah.
But Spanish women, like, you know, you get to cuss me. I don't know Spanish. I don't know what you know what I'm saying? I'm listening for Negrita and all the, like,
I think that's cool then, because you don't understand what you're saying. You just nod and smile. Yeah,
no, I
that's
do.
cool.
I learned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wait till you grab my hand, bitch.
Well, that's any woman. Like, yeah, you right.
Right?
You right.
All right, you can have
see
it.
shit,
girl.
you know. You're like, you're right. Yeah, that's
don't
true.
So
Like
so you're looking now. You're not dating
I'm
yet.
actively looking, but now I gotta, you know, I'm older. I'm 41. I'll be 42 on the
Oh, you
29th.
okay.
You don't look
Look at this
41.
black
29th
don't
of-
crackness.
Wait, why is she a baby and you said that I'm not? I was
Oh my God.
Shelly, I was
And I'm
joking.
younger than
How
her.
old are you?
40.
I was joking.
Hey,
I was
wait,
joking with
listen,
Shelly.
I'm 44.
So, you know,
So,
I
so
have to.
we'll wait till the
Don't be
breakdown.
hating.
So I'm actively looking, but you know, I gotta ask middle names because
You got to ask middle name.
What does middle name
because,
What's that
you know,
mean?
people out here looking young, old young. So your
Oh
name,
yeah.
you could
Look
be
at
Name
their
like
ID.
Alice,
like, yeah,
You know
your
what?
name could be Tiffany, but you could be. I want to date
Maggie,
somebody.
Just look
Tiffany
at that
Maggie.
license.
Tiffany
There you go.
Maggie.
If her middle name Denise, okay, bitch, you my age. I got
Oh my God.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you don't know.
you know what I'm saying? Denise, you old.
All right.
That's true.
Big girls, skinny, don't matter.
No, it don't matter. Like I'm a lie. I'm shallow. No big girls.
I was about to say, I was like, wait, come on.
What's
You
wrong
have
with
to.
big girls?
They too big for me.
So do you like Fatima? Like Fatima's smaller.
Well, I have to be the example.
Hey, I was the example for kicking. You be the example
Trust
for
me,
that.
I'd rather be the example of being small than
Yeah.
this
No,
one.
not
No,
being-
you-
I like, you know what I'm saying? No, you. But you see your faces. You know.
All
You
go
could be-
together.
Yeah, all go together. You could be a mud duck and have a nice body.
Oh my God.
But
like
you
that.
on
What is
fire.
that, like a butterface?
Oh my
Yeah, that's what I'm
God.
thinking. Butterface.
No, I'm just,
Butterface.
I'm
That's
all
the East Coast
about-
thing.
Visually, whatever's appealing, like I can be appealing, but like I'm also about the conversation, like because you could be physically appealing, and then I'll
Be a
talk to
dummy.
you, and you'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
nah, I'm
Yeah,
cool."
you
Like,
know
That's what I
I will
said.
tell you this. Age doesn't matter, and I learned this.
no,
because,
age
because
does matter.
No.
boo.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I am 44, and my husband's 32. I did not realize how young he was when we're dating.
Well, you probably
and he was
scared
very
him. Shit.
No. He's a very
Shook his hand.
He's-
I'll be with you.
I'm 33.
I love you. I'm 33. I lied.
Y'all are special.
I told you I was 50. I'm 33.
Yeah.
He comes
Fucked up.
from an educated family. His father's the editor of the New York Times, an
Oh,
educated
see?
black man. He's
You got
very
you a winner.
mature. Yeah, he's very. So when he told me how old he was, I'm like, you're what? Oh shit,
Baby, I'm out here. I'm
But you
kissing
didn't let
a
him go,
lot
though.
of frogs.
Hey,
Got that strong back.
he's.
32, nigga. You all night.
Let me
Your
tell you,
karate ass. How about I choke you? Okay, I'm not gonna choke you.
my husband's awesome. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you smile like
He's smiling.
she like you awesome.
She charging you up
He,
here.
he was shocked to know.
Fellas, I'm gonna
how
let you
old
know
I
if your
was.
woman ever say you're awesome, nigga, you knocking it down.
You awesome. You know what I'm saying?
That's a word that most black women
That
don't
he's
even know.
Because if she like, you ain't knocking it down.
Yeah, I mean, he cool.
We've been
Awesome?
Together, we've been together a long time.
I've never heard. I've heard some cool shit. I ain't never heard a girl go, Speedy's awesome.
My husband's awesome. I ain't
Yeah.
got no complaints. Men be looking at me, nah, for real, no, I'm good. I am so good, man.
I mean, he is awesome. The nigga doing parkour. Like,
yeah, right.
Right?
What's parkour?
She like,
In
no.
shape.
Oh, that's
See,
okay.
that's what you gotta get. You gotta get yourself a fit girl that be jumping
Man.
around everywhere.
I'm
You
good.
having a
No,
good time.
I don't need nobody showing off in front of me. And, ooh, I'm in shape. Nah, bitch. Eat
Speedy,
something.
where your girl at? She on the roof.
Yeah. She jumping, nigga. Car to car. That's what my bitch do. Jump, bitch. Jump.
She love me.
But you know, I say you never know, cause I before I'm telling you, like my ex-husband was older than me. Nah, that was way too much. That was a lot of headache, a lot of drama,
You are
a lot of
hilarious.
Yeah,
fucking-
changing
lot
diapers.
of-
and-
Like he was when he was
What
40.
in the fuck?
He was like, nah, not that old. That's nasty. I don't like old dudes like that. They have a smell to them too. It's not worth it.
Ew.
God, no,
Old
man.
people? You ever go to an
They,
old folks home?
they do.
I'm
They
gonna
have
go
an
no.
aroma in
Dude,
there.
do you know? Hey, I actually asked my biology teacher what the hell that's about. I said, why do old dudes stink? And she said, because after 45, they decrease in their testosterone and they actually produce more estrogen. So women smell like they're smelling another female.
Well, why they
Oh.
nose and their ears
So
and shit get bigger?
Speedy.
Oh my
Do you
God.
know?
Hold up a second. Hold up a second.
Get
Oh
old.
my
Hold up, motherfucker. Ain't got to the point where women go, is that you, Speedy?
You smell like
Are you
death.
on your period?
Oh.
Yeah, I never heard that.
You guys,
Male
and you guys
menopause.
have menopause. Men have menopause too.
Male menopause.
Yeah,
There
they
you go.
do. They
I
got
ain't
male
got no
men- Look
menopause.
it up. My husband made fun of me till he looked up and goes, "Damn, oh
I ain't
shit."
having it. I'm
Well,
good.
nah, you seem chill, but I seen it. You
My
know,
back's still strong.
your back.
What? Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm awesome.
Oh, awesome.
I'm awesome. You
Yeah,
motherfucker.
You got it.
So how long you been in stand up now?
Going on a year.
Oh yeah, brand
Wow.
new.
Hey, where are you
Yeah.
performing?
I do a lot of open mics. Like, I'm just really still trying to get my feet wet. I didn't really know. I knew I was
Your
funny.
timing is excellent.
See, I didn't know
So,
none of
so
that.
your improv is fire because I
See?
just noticed
I
that.
didn't notice. I didn't
Most,
know. And I'm still
most comics
learning.
who just been doing it would have never
Yeah.
got those jokes in. They've been going,
Yeah.
yeah, it is crazy, huh?
I like
like,
the one
what
about
the
the kids in
fuck?
Walmart, man.
Yeah,
Now I'm gonna
I'm
be
saying.
checking out the kids
Yeah.
at Target.
To see if they
kids
staring at
Target.
you.
I'm like, kids at Target. Are they staring at me? Dang, let me see.
You know what it is? I'm just very green because I'm very in tune with like the universe and my energies and things and like,
So you got candles burning at your house.
oh, you know,
Incense,
sage,
ain't no
all that
couch,
good
everybody
And
on the
she
floor.
smokes, too.
Take your shoes off. I will not, bitch. I'm not.
No, take your shoes off because I want my full deposit back.
That's true.
I hate
Right.
going to people's houses and they tell me to take off my
Take
shoes.
Well, you
your
hate coming to my
shoes off.
house. They come off at the
Right.
door.
Yeah,
I
take
don't
your
know what to
shoes
tell you. I won't be at your house.
Like, I don't even sit on
No,
my
you can
bed
come
with
to mine.
clothes on I had on outside. Like,
Huh?
I don't
wow.
sit on my bed with my clothes on. Like, if you've been outside, and
Appreciate the
you're coming
visual,
in,
but what the
like,
fuck
no.
you mean?
Oh, then
You don't-
you
you don't-
really hate me.
Wait,
'cause
wait.
You cannot
Like, if
have
you-
your bare ass on my comforter.
Like, put something on, bitch.
Wait,
If I
wait. How do you
catch
have
it-
sex?
Like,
No, I pull my comforter back. Like,
Oh,
if you
oh,
put your bare
got
ass on my comforter, I'm looking at you like, girl,
oh my god.
get your bare ass off my comforter.
I put my ass on. It's my
That's
comfort.
your comforter. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
She's
saying?
saying her comforter.
My comforter. You know what I'm saying?
In
I
her
don't know-
home that she pays
I don't
for.
know if you're washing them hips good or not.
Wait, you don't
God.
have
But you're gonna
kids
go
yet, right?
do other stuff to her?
You don't have kids
Not
yet,
knowing?
right?
No.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
why.
no,
I
I
was
won't.
like that, and then I had kids, and now I'm like, forget it.
Oh,
man.
no, I have
got
kids.
the
I don't let them do
the
that either.
dog,
I'm
there,
with you.
there
Yeah.
were traps and stuff in the house. Whatever. But I got hardwood floors too, though. I don't
So
have carpet.
you got to take your shoes off in your house.
Yeah.
Everything. Pretty
Your
much. Because
shoes.
you said
Everything.
you because you said you
No,
changed
she said
clothes.
every-
In her
Everything.
bedroom.
Right.
In her
Yeah, she
bed.
puts
Like my
clothes
bed.
on.
Like, it's not
Well-
like a
well,
whole
I
slew
do-
of people are in my
I
on my
actually-
bed.
Okay.
I do have one. I do have a rule like that though. I don't like if I'm training. My husband's training. No sweaty clothes or sweaty selves on the damn bed. You take a shower
Or on the couch.
Yeah,
either.
I don't like that
yeah.
either.
Hey, y'all doing too much.
But
That's what I do. I swear it's my
Think
couch.
about, think about it in the course of a day, like depending on what you do. Like you might go to a doctor's appointment, you might be sitting in whose offices or other people's cars, and you can come and sit on your bed in those
All the
same
germs?
clothes.
Trust
no,
me, them
right.
germs didn't follow me there.
Listen,
They're on your
well,
clothes. What are you
They
talking about?
can't be.
Yes,
No.
they can.
And
What
even
are
if
you
they
talking
are,
about?
Who's not
germs,
going to chance it? Me. So,
germs,
no.
you need a little germs to keep you from getting other germs.
No.
Listen.
I love your logic
Not
about
those
why
germs.
you just want to get your dirty
Yeah, right.
ass on the
Right, that
couch.
part.
Just trying to sit on your couch.
Yeah, I'm just trying to sit down.
no.
He's like,
Hey, hand me them underwear over there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all you can hear from me.
so
Yeah.
now, ladies, when
So-
you visit his house, you know what's
Right.
up
Right,
over there.
right.
So
Right. I'm
I
not
come
going
to
to
your
his
house. I come to yours. You got incense.
I got incense. I have
You
candles.
got carpets or a rug to sit on the rug because you don't need a couch.
No, I got a couch. Like, you know,
What?
I might throw, you can sit. I'll let you sit down, Speedy. I'll let you.
No, I'll be standing in the middle. I would let you sit down, but
No, I'm gonna let you sit down. I'm a
your
good-
bladder again.
I'm a
Oh,
good
that's
host.
okay.
She's going to make you stand in the middle of the room.
No, I don't like your whole thing. So when you get home, you change clothes.
Usually, I mean, it depends. Like I might, like I have
See, I don't
a, I
do
can,
all
I
that.
might sit on
I'll
my couch
shower.
or whatever. I would
For a
never
few
sit on
minutes.
my, yeah, but I would never like lay down on my bed with clothes on, and I
You're
just
not
came
like,
in the
"Ugh."
house. Right? Yeah. Like no, it depends on the day. Some
What
days
the
it's like
fuck?
everything comes off immediately.
I have
but that's not
never
every
heard of
day.
that before.
Really?
It's my bed. If I like this, I'm gonna sit on my
That's
bed when I
not
get
the
home.
point. No, clothes come off before you go anywhere near the bed.
But you know, I
Sorry.
do understand the shoe thing if you have carpet.
No,
And
yeah,
it's-
I have light carpet.
Oh yeah, you need shoes
So-
off.
Oh, yeah,
because,
white?
Because you know what?
Yeah, they put no, it's like a
Like a
super,
cream?
like beige, like
yeah.
they
Oh,
put
that's
that-
messed up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just like
that
they're
is
messing
messed up.
with you
Yeah,
on
so that's
purpose.
what- yeah,
they
so that's
they
why I
want
was
your
like-
money. They want your deposit.
No,
then-
I bought shoe
Right.
covers. So for people like Speedy,
I'm
Yeah.
not putting no booties on. I'm
oh,
not
well,
doing that.
I guess we'll be
So-
talking
Alright.
at the door.
exactly.
Do the people? So you want to do the show or not?
She got a screen door. She got
Right.
a chair outside the screen door. Y'all visiting through the screen door,
I'll
man.
be there. You sure don't want to come in and put these booties on? All right, my
I'm
nigga.
cool.
No, I'm just staying out here.
But here's the I don't like smelling people's feet.
Wait, what?
That's my problem. So
Well,
I'd rather
yeah.
keep your shoes on than me smell your feet.
Well, here's the thing. Once you have kids, like boys' feet stink.
Yeah.
So
They
you just
do.
kind of just get used to stinky feet.
My son tries to put his nasty shoe in my face. I'm like, nah. And you know what I started doing? I started spraying him with his feet and his shoes with Lysol. He don't like being sprayed with Lysol.
gosh.
He's like, that's messed up, Mommy. I go, then don't do that.
I never had stinky boy issues with my nephews, and I was like really close to them.
Because it's your nephew.
Yeah.
I had nephews. They were always polite to me. I got my own kid, and he's like, look, Mommy, I farted so loud. I'm like, oh, God, no, man.
It's an accomplishment.
Yeah, so he feels, look, my shoes smell. Ha, ha, ha. I'm like,
So
oh,
I think I'll rock
no.
out with these child-free years a little longer.
I got
But
a
you
little.
do want kids.
When I get married, I'll consider.
No, I have a
kids.
godson. Like I call my son my son is my godson. And you can send him home when you
maybe
get
that'll
tired
work.
of him.
Yeah, that's the benefit of my nieces and nephews. Like when I'm
Yeah,
sick
do
of
that.
y'all, all right, I'm gonna go ahead
Oh,
and
you
take y'all
hungry?
home now.
You hungry again? Get your bag.
Get your back.
Wait a minute,
your
you can cook? You got skills?
No, I could cook. I could.
Because you from
definitely cook.
LA. That's
What
why
do
I
you cook?
asked.
Well, I cook everything. My mom is from Arkansas. And my daddy's from
Okay.
Texas.
There
So,
you go.
and
Okay.
I'm the only child, so I knew, I can cook because I had to stay in the house and snap peas and do all that other.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, snap peas. God,
Yeah,
dare you.
you know.
That was the week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, snapping them
You-
peas.
First, you put them in the thing.
Watching
you
other
in there.
kids play outside.
You
You
out
in
there.
the window just like,
And literally, and it's a
snapping
whole
peas.
bowl of the motherfucker.
Yeah, where-
You-
like they've been accumulating peas for years. Where all these peas coming from?
Not
My mother-
accumulating
my mother- and it's 7 of us, so it was just you.
Yeah, it was just
so
me.
everybody had an assignment. Nigga, I'm peas. Ain't this a bit?
No, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Have more than one kid. Like I love being the only child, but like it's
Because
pros
Christmas
and
was
cons.
beautiful.
You know,
Yeah, but going to your cousin's house and things like I had stuff they didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I learned how to fight.
The cool part about being the only child on Christmas, you ain't got to guess whose gift this is.
Yeah.
These are mine.
Right.
All these are
And
mine.
you also knew it wasn't no Santa because my mama was very clear about who bought these gifts.
She like
Yeah, my mom and dad never lied about that Santa
Yeah.
bullshit. Like we knew, like mom and dad
Yeah.
bought our gifts.
You know, I had a friend who's an only child, and she told me because she got to a situation. She's older. She's a stunt woman. She's now having to take care of both her parents. She's like, please have more than one kid because this
Yeah.
is messed up.
No, my
Oh,
mom
yeah.
lives with me now. She retired next year, so I told her she could live with me until she retired and she'll go back. It's like
how somebody gonna get naked if your mama there?
no, I have
my
to.
gosh.
Let me tell you,
Then
this
I
how much
can't.
I respect my mama. I have to rent rooms sometimes.
No.
That's lit.
My mama gonna hear some shit.
She got-
I'll be like,
No.
I can't really.
My mama
I
gonna hear
can't
it.
get it in. Like I want to get it in with my mama there. Like
No.
Baby, where you keep your milk? Ah, shit.
You're
We
like,
got
that's
phone
all
call.
right.
Carla, what's your name? And your mama stay with you too?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And she do stay with me. I hate when people think like you live with your mama. No, she live with me.
You live with your
Snapping
mama.
peas, please.
Fuck
We
you,
talk
Speedy.
about
Very.
peas and greens and all types of shit.
Well, I didn't have to do the greens. I always did. I had to snap. That's when you said that
Yeah.
memory came back of that big ass bowl and sitting
Yeah.
there
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, snapping.
all
the
That's
fucking
terrible.
That does. That sounds like.
because I wanted to
When
do
you
something in the
do it-
kitchen.
When you do it and you get a rhythm, you can snap a bowl of peas in about 20 minutes
Yeah.
and snap them good too.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
your nana lied to you.
That's
She sold you
No,
a
I've
dream
done
and
it.
you went with it.
So I've done it. So I know I've done it. Just like I can pick greens and like maybe like let's.
What do you mean, pick
I
greens?
can pick greens.
Out the
You know how to
market.
pick- you know what I'm talking about? Picking greens.
No. You mean out the
Wow.
market?
Yeah, I'm talking about going to the store, buying them, come home.
Yeah, make sure they ain't
cleaning
got no snail holes where they ain't ate the greens and.
Oh, so it's a certain way of
Yeah.
picking them?
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I got some
Right.
country bunking family.
I ain't know that.
Oh, see, we
I
just
thought
got,
you
we
just grab
got
a
that,
bundle.
we just
No,
got the
you gotta
tamales
look.
thing going
Yeah, the
on.
tomatoes.
No, you gotta look at them greens because they'll send
No,
your
you
ass back
have
to the
You
store.
have to look through them.
Wow.
You have to clean.
So what am I
them, you
looking
have
for,
to-
Vernon?
Bugs.
Ew.
At the grocery store?
You're looking for-
Like they
you're
got what
looking
they
for
got-
Greens. When you're looking at greens, it all depends on which ones you want. If you want collards, mustards, or turnips, if you're using all three, you have to make sure that they look right, that they're green, not beige, not brown.
Well,
Not
I don't
beige,
think you
not
should
brown.
pick greens that are beige or brown, anyways.
That's how I
But you
pick the
got-
crab
Usually,
legs.
they're in a bunch. See, when you're picking them up, usually some people don't have time. They just pick them up and just take them home.
So you go through them right
In
there
the
at the
store.
grocery store.
Yeah, if you go through them at the store, you're going to be there for about 15 minutes because you're looking for the best quality that you can find.
Oh.
Then
Wow.
when you get home,
Wow.
You got to
then
wash
when you
them.
get home, you have to cut them and soak them. You have to soak them until all the dirt is out of them because you don't want no grit at the bottom of your pot.
Well, then, Vernon, when we gonna eat these greens?
Bring a pile on into the studio. What's up?
Vernon, it sounds like he needs to be cooking for everybody here.
Right? Thanksgiving coming up. We in here.
What we gonna eat, nigga? You're prepared now. Let's go.
You've been at the market for 3 hours.
I'm not talking about blanching greens. I'm talking about cooking greens. You cook
Now,
greens for
let me
about
ask you
an
this,
hour
Vernon,
and a little-
and I ask you as well. Do you like your greens soft or a little?
Yes, they
Okay,
cook.
yeah, I like my
I
soft.
don't- that crunchy shit is not cooked.
Yeah, I like mine a
But
little soft too.
Yeah.
It
Well,
all
that's what she
depends
said.
on who you are and what type of person
With a
you
little
are. Some
apple
people
cider
say
vinegar.
the nutrients and shit is 8 out. No, fuck that.
I like that.
Not the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, I love that. I
No.
love it. It's really, I don't know, I like it.
Well, when you put the vinegar in, which most people do,
Right.
you put it in at the end and you
Yeah.
mix it up, and then nobody you can't. It tastes.
Then you can't
makes
taste it?
fresh.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
You
good.
put all your seasonings in the beginning.
How long do you cook
All
yours?
of
When do
that.
you start cooking your greens?
I cook. Let's say I start at 12. They'll be done by 2:00.
Wow.
That sound about right.
Yeah, that's
Between
about right.
1:30, 2:00 on low with my meat and everything else in there.
Now you put ham hock in it or turkey?
Both. It depends on how I feel. I'll throw a couple of hawks in there. If I don't feel like hawks, I'll throw me a couple of turkey wings in
A
there.
turkey neck.
And that adds the
legs.
flavoring, right?
And where's your restaurant at, Vernon?
Hilarious. Welcome to Vernon's.
Yeah, right?
But when you talk, see, my thing is that when you talk about food and you're cooking, know what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
Don't come in here and have people come to your house
First
and
of
then
all.
it's fucked up.
Right.
Nah,
And if
fun.
you ain't
Felt
got,
that in his
and if
soul
you ain't got
saying
no
that.
cast iron skillet, you don't know how to fucking cook.
You know what?
Bam.
I
In
have
your
to,
face.
At least,
I have
you
to
need
say,
at least two cast iron skillets.
You
At
heard,
least
Vernon?
minimum 2.
You heard. That's right.
well, I
All right.
have to say, like, okay, I got his grandma's probably up there, him hearing is going, oh my God. Forgive me, Grandma, for saying it, but I just did not like how that woman made turkey.
Who?
My grandma.
Oh, turkey.
My mom.
Well, I'm not a big
my mom,
turkey person.
My
Yeah,
mom
me
makes
either.
it dry. So when I got old
Thank you,
enough, and I'm like,
All right.
you know what? I gotta take charge of this. I can't repeat these recipes.
So what did you do to make it moist?
I went to classes at Williams-Sonoma.
Just make turkey wings.
They're
that's
free.
That's a
No,
the
but-
clear
but-
way to a black person heart.
Actually, I gotta tell you,
I hate turkey
It
wings.
turns out to be so easy. Like all you gotta do is you make a brine a couple days before. You gotta cook it. You soak that bird up with the brine with apple cider. No matter what you do, you cannot dry out that turkey. Doesn't matter.
Soak it the night before.
Or
Like,
you can
try-
fry
give
it.
it- I said
Have you
give
had
it
a fried
two.
turkey?
I haven't. I stopped eating meat about.
Hey, you
three-
brine it
two months
and you
ago.
fry it. Oh my God, it's amazing.
How's that
I
going
had
for you?
yet to taste the deep fried.
How's that going for you though?
Good.
Going out with me.
It's good. I'm always have to be creative about what I eat, and then
Because you're having no meat.
yeah, and then I have to because I just found out at El Pollo Loco that their beans are cooked in pork. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like any Mexican stuff, you gotta ask because they make
I didn't know.
use
Now, I don't
lard.
like
Yes.
Yes, in every
And
like
the little
refried
shell-
Beans, you'll never see me order refried beans at any
'Cause it
Mexican
has-
place.
yeah.
because they're made with lard.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the shell that I used to get to put my do my salad in, that's made from bacon grease.
Oh.
You
Oh,
just
wow.
can't win. You just
Yeah,
can't
you
win at
can't
life
win.
right now.
Now that was my get down, and my
Right.
son
Oh,
told
man.
me. Now the other thing, and I said this on the radio before, like they always say, well, "Why are you eating scrambled eggs?" I said, "Because he's not a chicken yet.
You're not a chicken.
He
Oh my
hasn't
God.
made, he hasn't
Hilarious.
become a
But
chicken."
you know,
mean,
you
you
know
know-
what's amazing? They got some great like vegetarian restaurants out here. I'm not a vegetarian, and I've been to some good places. I'm like,
I've had this thing called starts with a B. It was something at a vegetarian restaurant, Bosimi or something like that. I don't know what it was, but it was really really good, and it was rolled up in like a flaky something, but it was really good.
okay.
Have you? You should follow the Compton Vegan. Do you follow him on Instagram?
No.
He has like a truck, so
It's good?
It's good. Like
Oh, you had it?
yeah, it's really good.
They got some good places.
Yeah.
They really do.
It's called
Like-
Compton Vegan. Oh, we gotta get him on the show.
Yeah, it's really good.
Now you're a vegan as well now.
I try to be, but like meat and chicken are the best of friends.
Can't check that pot.
I
Love
love
that chicken for Popeye.
Now that I haven't done, I haven't had that chicken sandwich. I just refuse to because clearly it's something in it.
Yeah, right. You got
Relax.
people
And
hooked.
it's
Yeah.
pointed toward us.
Yeah, so I haven't did that. But
I saw
do
that
love
line
chicken.
at Popeye's Chicken. I'm like, it
What
can't
was
be a
that?
line.
You
It
know
was
what?
a line to go and get a piece
Let
of
me
chicken.
tell
was
y'all
crazy.
something else.
Yeah,
You know
crazy.
that
I saw
chicken
that.
been
Doing too
that
much.
sandwich been on the menu. Like
Yeah.
that's not
Well, they
new.
changed the bun.
Oh, I was like, because I've seen
They
that.
changed the bun,
that
and it's
sandwich.
kind of it looks because it's not like thin. I like if I'm gonna eat a chicken sandwich, it would have
Right.
been like that. Theirs is like a regular big piece of chicken with a
Right.
bun on top, but they changed the bun, and that's what kicked
That's the
it all
only
off.
difference. Like,
But
there's
my
no
thing is,
sauce or
like-
nothing
And that's
added.
what
They
everybody
just-
like-
waited in line for.
But it's
Yes.
fast food. I'm not finna wait nowhere.
Yeah,
No.
Right.
that's why it's called fast
Yeah,
food.
it's called fast
Like
food
you
for a
ever put
reason.
Hawaiian bread on a cheeseburger?
yeah.
It's like,
Incredible.
it's
It's
like
a world of
Fucking
difference.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just bananas.
See,
I feel
I'm
you.
allergic to anything with wheat, barley, rye. I
Wow,
can't
shit.
even be around cannabis because it's related to that. And
Wow.
so like
That's
so,
horrible.
So you know what? you know what? That's why I'm like I got meat
We
and
know where to get the
vegetables.
medicinal from.
I got meat and vegetables. I'm good. You
Then
see-
I loved broccoli. Then I found out broccoli's
good.
it's man-made.
No, I'll ask
it's not
you.
a real
Like,
vegetable.
I want to go.
I didn't know
towards more
that.
vegan though.
Yeah, broccoli's not. They created it in a lab,
really?
Yeah.
I did not know
and
that.
that made me upset.
Well, that's
Oh, that
why
kinda
it smell
makes
like
me
a
sad.
fart.
Ew.
It does. smell.
Ew.
here's the weird thing, is that
Now you sound like my
they
son.
promoted it so much. Remember that
What, the chicken sandwich?
Green Giant
Yeah, no,
broccoli.
yeah.
Eat your broccoli. Broccoli.
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
and now I find out it's man-made.
Well,
it's not
and,
even
and
real.
whenever you go to like, I've had friends who they got diagnosed anemic, and they're like, they told me to eat more broccoli. And I'm like, wait, but it's man-made. I
Man-made.
didn't know
It's
that.
not even coming out the
Oh.
earth.
That makes me
Sucks.
sad to know.
They made it.
No,
In
that's
other words,
good.
it don't have no seeds.
You eat meat still?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I eat meat.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna-
that's-
I ain't gonna lie.
Wait,
Like, no,
100
I eat
pounds.
everything.
Well,
Well, you know, you want to kind of
Everything?
lean towards stuff because I feel like it's a lot of hormones and things. And
I don't eat
Now-
pork though.
I eat organic.
I'll
I do
tell you
eat
this.
Organic.
Have you had that Impossible Burger?
yes, I have. It's good.
That's a
Yeah,
vegan burger,
yeah, it's a
right?
vegan
That
burger. It's really
motherfucker
good.
is
What's that
fire.
at Burger King?
Burger King.
Right, Burger King.
But
That
here
one
was the
at
weirdest
Carl's
thing.
Jr. too.
Carl's Jr. one is good too.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I had that, that was the first time I ever ate a burger and I didn't feel weighted down.
Right.
Or,
Oh,
or I didn't feel
Yeah.
like, damn,
I might
should
try
eat
it.
that.
I heard it was
No,
good.
try it.
It's
It's
really, it's weird because I usually don't like lettuce
Well,
on
do
my
you
burger.
like barbecue sauce or anything like that? So if you go to Carl's Jr., they do it like the famous star with the barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And you, if you want to try it for the first time.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
I was really
good.
surprised. Even that the taco or the taco they have
Yeah.
at Del Taco.
Oh God, I hate Del Taco.
But they have
tacos are
a
gross.
vegan taco that's really good. The shell is horrible, so I got it in the soft shell. Now,
See, I don't
speaking
get
of,
to try any of these places because
'Cause you can't.
they use wheat preservatives in everything. Like I can have soda.
what's wrong with
Right.
soda?
No, I'm just saying. That's it. I go.
Oh,
Oh, she said that's all she can order is a
That's all she
soda.
can order.
take a large Coke, please.
Yo, I'm hungry. Let's
So
go to Del
besides that-
Taco, Crystal. Yeah, let me get that Coke. To go.
Right?
Yeah, I want that.
I'm
Dr.
allergic to your
Pepper.
cup, so
Right.
put it in my hand.
She got a little lunch in the trunk.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no, that's what you go.
I once went to IHOP and I said, okay, what do you have here without any gluten or wheat because it's wheat. They call it gluten, but what is a wheat preservative, right? It's gluten free. They said nothing. I said what?
They don't have no gluten-free options back there.
No.
Because see,
I-
another thing with it too is soy. They actually use
Soy's
a
in
wheat.
everything.
They
Yeah.
use a wheat preservative with soy.
Yeah.
So whenever you see
So I'm
soy,
reading a lot of packages.
yeah.
now.
So when
Yeah.
you see soy, it's not gluten or wheat free
Yeah.
because they actually use it as the preservative for soy. So you say, yeah, I read a lot of packages. And I'm like, man, and I have to ask.
Gotta read.
This
is
Gotta
way
read.
too
Gotta
involved.
ask.
I have
Yeah.
had a situation where, I went to a place and they're like, we might have cross contamination. I'm like, okay.
They said that we.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, if
be
you look,
offense.
if you're in the drive-through, if you look on the window, it says that everywhere.
yeah.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
I never
like,
noticed that.
They're like, if you have any allergies
Yeah.
or cross content, like it's right there. It's a little sticker.
Must
right
be
yeah,
small
and you
print.
gotta be careful. You know,
You gotta look.
It was the one time I'm like, you know what? I'll be fine because it looked like a clean kitchen. You know, it was right there. I ate it. Oh my God, my face swelled up. I looked like that a scene out of Hitch. And
Oh
no,
my
and
God.
my
Hilarious.
capillaries busted under my eyes. I'm
Oh
like,
man.
oh hell! And then I'm going all narcoleptic and my throat's closing up. I'm
Oh
like,
my
my
God.
husband's like, no.
I know the restaurant was like, get your ass out.
Get
of
her
here.
Right, right.
EpiPen. We need an EpiPen. So I had
Yeah.
growing up, I had a Latino kid that lived next door to me, and he used to. I go to his house, and he would take the tortilla, the flour one, put it on the stove, heat it up, take the butter, rub it on that, roll it up. I don't know what the fuck it was called. But I know that motherfucker was good.
That's
No,
called,
that's a snack.
that's called we're Latin, we broke, and is what we eat.
Right, that's what it is.
What
We
sounds
got a
like.
package
That
of corn
motherfucker was
and
good.
tortillas or
And
or
he
flour
put the
tortillas
butter
for
on there.
$1.
It was delicious.
Oh my God.
Man, I went home. I said, "Ma, we need tortillas."
Change your life.
Got no, we
Yeah,
ain't getting no
tortillas.
tortillas.
White
You better
kid-
go make some noodles.
White kids be telling me, "Oh, we have bologna sandwiches." I'm all, "Damn, you bitches were rich. We had tortillas and butter."
Tortilla and butter.
But it's
So
good.
you know what I was talking about.
Yeah, and then my grandma would take the hot dogs and fry the hot dogs and add it to the tortillas and butter. That was being real fancy.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break as we get this fancy shit off the stove. Give me your information, baby girl.
Crystal Santos. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I have the movie Mayday out right now. Can be
Oh,
rented
you in a movie?
everywhere.
You're in
Look at
there?
you.
Yeah, I am an actress. I'm in Mayday. It's rented at
Yo,
Redbox and
Come on, man.
and
Do it.
you buy it at Walmart. You buy it at
Just
Best
when you
Buy.
see her.
I was on the show. I'm on the show Man at Arms, Art of War with Danny Trejo. So yeah, I specialize in medieval
I
weapons.
like Danny.
Yeah, he's
I like his
awesome.
restaurant.
I do too.
So
It's
when
good.
you see her, don't shake her hand too tight. 'Cause
Right.
Your ass will be
Can't.
on the ground, motherfucker, trying to
Fine.
figure it out. All right, we'll be
Super
right
on the
back.
ground.
Don't move. Take some pictures. Don't move, y'all. You killing me.